Man, we have made it again. What's up, Ground Fog, Marco? The usual. Got a mess behind me I can see. Sterling. That's a new one. It's 65, number 65. 65 times we have done this. I ain't heard from Backpack today, but surely he will be in here shortly. More than likely. Let's see. Who's I thinking? Brian. He will be in here. You know how he is. Fashionably late. Oh, that's fine up here. That is not fine. There we go. That was your. Oh, I'm here. He says. Damn lurker. He's lurking. There he is. Can I hear you?
What's up, buddy?
There he is. There he is. Nothing much, man.
You
I have
filing your
not heard
nails?
from. Yeah, I'm trying to get them nice and
Gotta keep them smooth.
uh, a feller at the old at work had a couple blades that were in need of a little love. An old Ken Onion Vapor frame lock.
I don't think I know what that one is.
Uh, it's speed hold. I got it all apart, but
There you go. I love Ken Onion, but there's even lines to loyalties.
so
What's up, Gary? I've
it's
even told
golfing.
KC, I'm like, you know how loyal I am, KC, but if you ever collab with Kunwu, not fucking getting it. What's up, Henry? So did you
I
get one,
sent.
Dougie?
No, I did not. I had funds out elsewhere. I plan on snatching one of the aluminum ones. He's got one put aside. That's the route I went with it.
So I'm probably gonna take this dark gray hardware out of this and put it in the aluminum. So it's kind of like a reverse tux. Like, so the hardware will be dark and everything else will be the light aluminum.
It might work.
And then I'll have the regular titanium hardware to do gold. And I'll put that. I'm probably going to get this darkened.
Sup, War Room?
What's up, Chris?
Y'all start
What's
dropping
up,
some
Sterling?
series.
And then you can probably swing this before you can get one of them, but you got to get a dead sober, the Gideon, dude. This thing's awesome.
Well, I have been in an alternate universe in the last couple weeks. Uh, I've been playing in the watch game, which is insane.
Oh, well, good to know you, Doug.
I no, because I can't. I don't quite fit in with them fellers.
Too
I
snooty
don't,
for you?
man, are they a different breed? They are rocking a different kind of wealth than this old boy.
Yeah, dude. I had my brothers were collecting watches, and holy shit.
Yeah, because I rock them our Aragons pretty regular. You pick them up. I've picked them up a couple trades, or
Stevie, what's up, buddy?
I bought a couple
What's up, Ryan?
and tried them on like mystery deals or clearance sales. 100, $150. And I really thought I was doing something.
Dude, uh,
No, no, I
the
was not.
first Christmas me and my wife were together, I liked watches, but back then, it was just like fossils and, nothing
Yeah,
extremely expensive, but nice enough. Last present under the tree, I open it up. Tag Heuer, dude.
yeah,
I'm
that
like,
was.
holy shit. I'm like, are you fucking nuts? I wore it for like an hour, put it back in the box, and I said, we're bringing this back when I don't the plates open. I worked in a chemical company, dude. I couldn't ever wear it. I would never bring that thing even into the building. So I was like, this is way too much money for us to be tying up to sit on my dresser for once in a while.
That
But I did own a Tag Heuer.
see, I've done some
What's up,
looking.
Terry? What's up, Palmer? Kyle?
Kyle, check my DMs.
You get your package today, Kyle?
Kyle's always got a package in his hand, around his mouth. He's,
We can
I
we
ain't
can
even
only
seen it.
call them spoons, Stevie. I get in trouble if I put that other word on there. A completely sapphire watch. That would be nuts. So could you shine light completely through it?
That would be. Well, I've got a couple that come in. Ingersoll, like Ingersoll
Yep.
Rand is what I said.
Yeah.
But it's too big for me, so this one will probably go back in the trade. But I like it, but it's just
That's cool
too.
looking, but holy shit, dude, that is a big.
Yeah, because look, I'm a big.
What's the diameter of that thing?
I'd have to get a ruler. I ain't even looked it up. Let's see here. I mean, on my little thing here, it's an inch and a half across. Well, hell yeah, we'll do that. Do you want to come on and do it? I'll send him
What's that?
that. Oh, having a private conversation with Mr. Coon. Mr. Hanano Lee. Connolly. Connolly.
He just got some of the knives I did for Edgy in today.
Oh, he fixing to put some edge. I didn't have much planned tonight. I was
Did we put together a
I did not go through. I was busy. It's been a hell of a week.
I would
Uh,
have put the list together, but it's no good with when I do it unless I send it to you guys because you guys have all the controls.
uh,
Any
well,
word
he
from
put it.
Backpack at all? I haven't heard from him.
I ain't heard
I don't even
nothing
think
from
I've
him.
heard from him since last week when he didn't show up. No, wait, he was here last week, wasn't
Yeah,
he?
he was here.
No, he wasn't here last week because last week Caleb was on because the giveaway was
Oh
Tuesday.
yeah, and I sent Bless a thing. He said he might give us some of his presents. Now, so he might show up. But here's a cool one that I got gifted.
Oh, nice. A hawk
Oh
bill. Is that a hawk bill?
yeah, well it's ancient Boker, but see the old tip had a little incident.
What's up, goons?
So I got this
Oh, you'll be
crazy
able. You
idea.
can fix that easy.
Yeah. Well, I had an even crazier idea. I thought about what if you went straight across that?
Make it a Warncliffe.
Yeah.
Could do that too.
What's up, the Don Phil? But see, this is so old. It's Boker USA.
So he was on last week. I'm just lost. But kids wore him out. He probably laid down and he's out. I know that feeling.
It's good. If the kids wore him out, then that's a good day. But it's supposed to be the other way around.
I agree, goons. That would look pretty sick as a Warncliffe.
That's what I was thinking. I had in my head was turning this into a Warncliffe, and just pocketing and you continue it because man, it's got the camera don't show it,
What's up,
but
Kathleen?
it's got some beautiful patina on it, and it's got some story to it. I'm gonna try to reblade it myself and make it look sharp, and then probably send it back to the fella. He bought it his first job in like '84.
What's up,
He
Todd?
bought the
What's up,
dang
Paul?
thing, and out of like he got a discount at a sawmill or something he went to, and they had a catalog back in like '80. He's like, I just had to buy something because I could get a discount. So that's what he bought. He's got a bunch of older knives. He's a old school knife guy from way back when. I
What's up,
gave
boys?
him what was it that remember the Sin Cut Scepter?
Yep.
It's like a green micarta handle, little lightweight. I gave him one of those because he had lost his Elementum. He's in love with that scepter. He went and found somebody that had like three of them in stock and bought them and put them up so that he's got them in case he loses them. It's like his favorite knife.
Dude, when you're not a knife guy, look, when you're just a basic knife guy, right? You use a knife, but you've never spent any money on one, and you get something that has good function and stays sharp for you.
Yeah, if it
Easy that
just
you know how it is. Everybody.
yeah, you get that one that you just love on, and you're like, hell, I don't need anything else. You just keep carrying it and carrying it. I think that Ohio River Jack's probably my favorite slip joint. I just carry it the most. It works the best. It hits, and
What's
I don't
happening,
think you
boys?
can do. Oh yeah,
What's up, Kyle?
we've got the one and the only.
You had to let him in. How would you not know?
I always stay surprised. Big Jim,
What's up, Big?
not to be confused with Little Jim.
Doug and Brian, thanks for having me on.
Anytime, sir. Man, it's with that mischievous
Anyone that gives
voice.
it the Doug like you do is always welcome.
Wow.
Well, I don't know if you guys saw my Instagram story post or what at Stevie had put up earlier today. One of the best stories ever of online was on Late Night with Said Stevie that Shane hopped on and was talking about spinning like a top.
James. Oh,
Yeah, it with his little buddy James.
yep.
And Shane ran into James a couple days ago, and unfortunately, he's had some serious medical issues and needs some help. So everyone's been trying to do some fundraisers and help get him some money, so that way he can get to Atlanta with their transportation and or medical bills, because he's not doing well. So what I did earlier tonight was I purchased a Kaimano off of somebody that I want to do a little quick, we'll call it waffle for YouTube purposes. So therefore, you guys can have a chance to win something, and all the proceeds are going to James. It'd be $10 an entry. Every $10 gets you one chance, and then I'll put up the PayPal link here in a second in the chat, and then once we close it off tonight, then we can. I'll have all the numbers there, and we can pull a winner out of that. So
Awesome.
But in case anyone doesn't know what it looks like, there's a micarta Kaimana, which is what you're going to be getting. This one's brand new, so it doesn't have any wear on it.
Put them big, Doug, so we can.
If you'd rather have one with a little bit of oils on it, let me know, and the other one that's coming in will have that. So I just purchased tonight, so I don't have it in, but I've got this sample in, which is a new version of it. So
That's the version you got, the micarta one?
yeah, this is the version that you'll be getting. You can either get this one, which is the brand new one, or the one that's got a little patina on it, which is the one I just bought tonight. And patina I need just on the micarta, not the rest of it.
Yeah, I know.
Man,
Yeah. Kaimanos are phenomenal.
Yeah, I know. I haven't gotten one yet either, so I'm going to have to get some entries.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, I bought it.
It's all worth it.
Yeah, I bought it.
Did you end up... Ed beat you out at the end, didn't he? Even though you went big?
Yeah.
I was about to put a bid in, and you went, and then I was just waiting. And then when Ed got in the game, I'm like, yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, I put in my last bid was 300, and he went to 325.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was, at that point of the night, I'm dozing in and out. Because being East Coast, and on a Friday, I was whooped, but...
Yeah, but give me a second. I'll pull up my PayPal so I can put the link in the chat for you guys.
Yeah.
And the only thing is, if you do that, then it has to be friends and family, no notes, because I don't want to have anything get risked on my account.
Yep.
So
surely these yahoos should understand that.
So which one of these you gonna get, Doug? You got a preference?
Not really. I was sitting here thinking, though, they're doing it raffle. I've got one to add to that. I don't know who I could send it to. But I've got that big dagger. That big beast from Dagger Knives. It's a
big boy.
Monstrous D2 semi-fixed blade. Top compression lock.
That'd be a good dye job candidate.
I would be thrilled to send that in if it helps sell one or two. It's got that neat little pin you pull out and stick back in here to
Lock the blade more.
Lock the blade, box and all. It just
they changed the layout of this. I'm trying to find where it should be able to give you a link, and now I can't find it on here.
Every time I want to get that thing, it's in a different spot.
It's like the easiest way I think I've seen, send that QR code to people, but that doesn't exactly work for a link.
Right. Yeah, and the stupid invoice thing doesn't work either.
It should just be an email you got, right?
Yeah, I'll just type the email in. I was actually going to try and make it easier and put a link in for everybody, but I'll just type the email in. So,
man, Kyle thinks y'all are all too stupid.
I was trying to be polite, Doug. I just think you're stupid.
I'm not stupid. You're stupid.
Your face is stupid.
Well, my mama said I was special.
She was lying.
Special ed.
Wow. Helmet and all, baby.
Window liquor.
These windows taste like snozberries.
Mm-mm.
There you go. So there's the email, for the PayPal, every $10 gets you one entry. So, and we'll let this run for most of the evening, and then we'll pull it towards the end of the night. That's okay.
That sounds
Yeah.
awesome.
I'm gonna have to get off the stream for a minute then, because the only thing I get on PayPal with is the phone that I'm streaming on.
Oh, you can't do nothing. Let's
You can do
see
that
here.
whenever.
You can use PayPal on the computer.
Yeah,
I know, but
Show us your password. We'll log you in. Oh, poor Brian. Where in the hell is Brent?
he's worn out, man.
yeah,
I don't care.
yeah. I tried to
I
text him
don't.
earlier, and it went straight to do not disturb. His messages were silent, so I knew he was probably crashed.
If I sent you money before, Kyle,
That I don't know. Possibly.
I don't think I
I
have.
think I've sent you stuff, but I don't believe I've ever
Yeah, I don't think
PayPal'd
you
you.
sent me money. Doug sent me money. You haven't sent me money.
When did I see it? Oh yeah.
You bought a knife off
Oh,
me?
oh yeah. I forget. I bought a couple knives from different folks. I forget easy. It popped right up. I went into. I wanted to put a note on there. What's up, Drew, dude?
The seal has been
Popped right up
broken.
in mine too.
Okay.
So what is it? Every $10 entry?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so
I mean, I didn't want to eat lunch next week anyway.
It happens, man.
So we were talking about knives. I mean, not knives, watches, Kyle. Do you dip your toes in the watch game, or
Yes, I used to be pretty hardcore into it, and then I got out. So thankfully, I'm not participating in that anymore.
I dip my toes into it? It's scary, and I got the fuck out.
Well, my thing is, I don't.
you can't send money right now. The recipient can't accept payments at the moment. Try again.
I just got one from somebody else, so it should work.
I almost wonder if it's because I'm streaming on the phone at the time.
What kind of brands were you into there, Kyle?
I got into. I liked it more for. I had like daily beaters, which I didn't care if I just broke or beat up or whatever. But then I actually liked more refined pieces that were nicer mechanical. I got into the movements a lot, got into materials a lot. I've had everything from Breitlings to Cartier. I had, which was possibly the worst watch I've ever
It's
owned.
got to be because I'm streaming. Otherwise, you're going to get a shitload of fucking money all of a sudden.
I just refreshed it, so
Hopefully, they're not going through. I'm going to get off a minute. I'll be back.
I'll refund them. You know that, Brian.
Yeah, no refund for him at all. You take his damn money. He's independently wealthy. I'm pretty sure he's living on a compound up there.
Probably.
Independently wealthy. That's what you call broke as hell. You're right.
All right. Well, we'll see you in a minute.
Yeah.
But we'll see. You're already way advanced on that from my. Because I mean, I've got my first Luminox, my first Citizen.
Okay.
That's.
I'll tell you what, though, the Eco Drive is a very good watch for the price point. It's not like the most refined, but it's a very good daily watch, and it keeps great time. You'll have a hard time beating that for the money.
Yeah, I got into the it's Echo Drive titanium. Did a little swapping.
Nice.
I mean, it's so the Oregons or whatever that I've wore in the past. were all bricks. This thing feels so light.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
it is.
I've had an Eco Drive before. They're a good watch, man. You'll like that for the especially like I said, it's a good daily, or if you even want to keep it nicer, you could do that. I like if you want to get really nerd out, look into the to Grand Seikos and that spring drive they do. That is the
Yeah.
coolest. That's the coolest movement in my opinion. Um, but again, that's crazy money. But in comparison to what you're talking about now, but the I like the Eco Drive for that price point. The other one I would tell you you can get into pretty good as part of the it's under the umbrella of Swatch, which owns a ton of different companies. Is look into you can pick up a gray market Tissot automatic for probably $300 or less, and a lot of those they'll run the Powermac 80 movement, which is a great movement. And there's different variations of that movement, but it's all based off an ETA movement, ETA movement, and they're hard to beat for the $300 to $400 you can get.
I'll definitely have to go down that because that's just trying to get into them a little bit. I don't want to go crazy because man, some of these I want to. I'm gonna have to wear it. I just can't do the. I just for a watch for some reason in my brain I can't get it to go to the same place it does for a knife that I don't want to cut with. I don't know.
Well, okay, so here's the thing about watches. They're not needed. We can use our phones, we could do whatever, look at anything that we have that's digital. But it's a lifestyle piece and that you get used to having that on your wrist and you don't want to take it off. Um, it's also a statement piece if if you're going to a meeting, you're dressing up, or if you just like having it on there. Um, the third part is depending upon what you get into, the depreciation on them is a lot less than what you're getting to with knives. So
Yeah, I
you're
can
not, I
see
mean,
that.
but at certain levels, when you're at the lower levels, it's the same as buying budget knives. You're gonna sell them at 50% off or more just to sell them. But as you get up into the better ones, they'll hold their value better and better. So
I would like to make jump the shark maybe at some point and go Tudor, but
Tudor's a phenomenal watch. I would own a Tudor again or a uh, Omega prior to a Rolex again. So
that's I talked to like I mean the damn Rolex is just nuts. I keep saying I could buy a car for that, a nice car,
yeah,
and I just can't get past that. Plus, I think at that point my reading, which my reading's probably not the best.
that's
Uh,
weird. Brian, I just got your message. That's strange. I'm not sure why.
I don't know. Did mine have an issue? I think I sent you
No,
something.
I just checked yours. Yours came through, and I got another one that came through, but Brian's is not coming through for some reason. Um, I just hit refresh and it's still showing up. So Todd, give me 1 second to take a look at that. Yeah, Todd, that's fine. Yeah, we can do that. We can make that work.
But yeah, that's the new what was it? The
What's
field watch. I kind of like and understanding the right size of watch
what's
is
based on your
something
wrist size? That's what matters. It's not so much that what's right or wrong. It's based on your wrist size. What's up, Terry? Hey, Louie. Louie, I texted you back. I don't know if you saw it earlier this week, but I had a crazy weekend last weekend. So, um, yeah, once you figure out your wrist size, Doug, that'll make a difference as far as how it wears. Because not only do you have your case size to worry about, but the main importance is your lug to lug size. Okay,
yeah.
because that'll determine how big it actually looks on your wrist.
Yeah, because I got this Ingersoll or whatever it is, and I like the looks of it. It's just too damn big.
Your safe route, because I mean you're a bigger guy, right? I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
I was saying that, like, just asking. Like, I mean, you're not
Man.
small. No,
No,
I just
I'm
meant you're
not a
not a
little
small guy.
guy. I'm big, Doug.
I understand that, but I'm just saying the
Yeah, I mean, like what this? I think they're
okay.
like the little LL Bean field watch.
You'd be good going from probably 40 to 44 would be fine on your wrist.
That seems to be kind of where it's working. This was unexpected. I swapped a damn. I can't remember what knife I sent. It's at Bear Grylls Luminox,
Okay.
and I didn't think I was real. I was like, well, I could probably flip that one pretty quick or something. I end up I kind of like it. I kind of wore it today, yesterday. I kind of like it. Damn rubber watch. That's what's crazy in my brain. It's got a rubber band on it, and it's like $200 or $300.
Well, see, the thing is, you can go down a crazy rabbit hole switching bands as well too, and
Oh,
you can take any watch and take it from whatever dress you want to whatever fans, or I mean to whatever field you want, just by putting a NATO strap on it. Or see, I'm a big, like, I like leather, but I like deployment clasp, so I'll get aftermarket bands with a leather strap with a deployment clasp on them if I go that route.
that was the other hole I went down because I've got a couple around here. Just the like the single straps that are no sales strap or nothing, but trying to look at them. It's yeah, but I've decided I've drawn the line. I will not mod a watch. I'm not going down that rabbit hole. I read about it. I looked at it.
Yeah,
It could be fun, but
it's tedious, but I tried it for a little bit, and I did it on cheaper stuff. I would get like a Seiko 5 and do like the whole Japanese movements to make them look like a 50 fathoms Tudor
yeah.
or Black Bay or something like that. Hey, Doug, someone's backstage.
Oh yeah. Well, I was looking at my thing. This
I know what you're looking at. This is
Kershaw
a fucking
vapor.
knife channel. It's a fucking knife channel. And you're
I
leaving me
was looking at
backstage
this.
while you're
See,
talking.
I was getting this back together, sir, just for you.
Uh,
Little little
Kyle,
kin onion.
I don't know what's going on, but
I don't know, buddy.
this is yours. I want 10 of them, and I want to give away 5 of them tonight to people in the chat.
Okay, give me a second. Let me
Again.
mark this down.
And for everybody, let's see. I think I've still got that up. Share that. What we're doing tonight, we've got we're Paul James.
Yep.
Shane is trying to help raise some funds to assist in James's travel to see a neurologist. Kyle got on here and he's throwing some love that way. You know how the knife community rolls, man. It is there's some big sweethearts in this. Louie.
We try.
There's Jam Miller, Mr. Todd Carr himself.
What I'm going to do, Doug, is um, can you do like a random.org on here tonight?
I think so.
Okay. If not, I can do it, and then we can do a share screen, and I'll run it. But we'll just put everyone down that has their names, and then we'll do a random organizer or random draw, and then pick the number off of there, and then the number wins. And we're going to listen I'll do that as we go here. So
I was just gonna do number games, make people fucking pick. Or we can do the random. That'll work too. That'll be easier.
Well, the random will get just the people who. What's up, Bloomy Naughty?
Kyle, logged
Yeah.
in on my other phone. This is my work phone.
yeah,
Same thing. Won't let me send anything to you.
maybe your accounts are locked.
It says the recipient can't accept payments.
Well, I just got payment from.
I get it, but it's not telling me that it's my account. It's not telling me I can't send money.
It's Big Brother's got your number.
It doesn't want us talking, Brian.
I guess.
Man.
All right. So a couple people asked. Let me. I'm putting the email back in for the PayPal.
Louis, what's up? Illuminati. Bunch of people came in while I was gone. Todd.
There's the email for the people that are asking. It's $10 entry. Every $10 gets you entered for the chance to win the Kaimano. So, and all proceeds are going to James.
What's up, Jim? Jim Miller came in. Who else did I miss? Drew, dude. What's up, Drew?
What's up, Jim? What's up, Carco? What's up, Louie? Bloomy.
BEDC. What's up, Brian? Man, Doug, you got to pay attention to the crowd when I'm gone. I mean, just because.
What I'm not doing. They're here for us, and then they chat amongst themselves. I was busy trying.
Did you get Todd's, Kyle?
Yep.
What the fuck?
Just doesn't like you.
Correct. But that's okay. We still do.
But the other big score this week was.
I should try and send it to Doug and see if Doug gets it.
You could.
My PayPal is a black hole.
So I got to make sure Doug will actually send it to you and not keep it.
Yes, thanks, Ryan. Friends and family, no notes.
Yeah, don't put notes in there. Come on, they're already in our business enough. But I've been waiting like 22 days for this scale to come in for the 0550, the ZT. I finally got my hands on, and I went with a green micarta.
Yeah, dude, that thing's badass.
With a hobo
I like
nickel
that.
in it, and the hobo nickel has the
Plague Doctor
in it.
Yeah. Did you? That was kind of the point of the comment. I said that knife's fucking sick because the Plague Doctor's sick. Yeah. Get it?
So here's wow. The crazy part about this scale, so it's a ZT knife, American made, but I went with a Polish made scale. $75 for green micarta with that hobo nickel embedded in it. The thing matches up flawless. It laid right on, went in, looks good, feels good. So, and it really turned that knife around. I mean, it's gonna get carried because I bet that nickel patina is like, and it's great.
More than likely.
Because I like
that. My card is gonna look good too as it darkens up.
Yeah, I just got to send it to Backpack for about an afternoon. It'll get 6 months worth of grease finger on it.
Nope. You don't want to do that, dude, because it's only where his hand touches, so it gets splotchy, and then you'll have like years to try and catch up where he touched it once on the rest of the knife to get it to fill in.
Someone just sent in a donation, and I'm not sure the last name, because there are a couple people in here with that first name, but I don't. So if you just sent me some, okay, that answered my question. So That must have been Big Jim. So I just had one coming for Jim, and I wasn't sure the last name. So, all right. Thank you. I don't know all the screen names compared to regular names on everybody. So,
No, it's that 0550. Somebody, yeah, it's a fantastic knife. It fell off. I've carried it now a little bit here and there, and
Oh, we're kind of,
he popped
there's
it. He
that.
come back.
sorry, I
It
got muted. I went to hit fresh on the wrong screen. So,
I prefer it over the XM18 that I've had in the 24. As far as Hinder knives go, I mean it's a solid, it's a beefcake.
really, you like that better than the XM18 you got?
I think so. Well, I mean it's all right, but something about the blade length on this and the way the geometry fits my big meathead hand
What's up, Shady?
and the girth of it. It's a damn pocket full. It's a blue jean carry.
What's up, Ron?
Does that sound bougie enough that there's a difference between blue jeans and khakis? I can't carry a certain knife in
There's
certain
not. It's not
pants.
bougie at all. That makes total sense.
I don't ever wear blue jeans, so I'd be screwed.
Um. Well, if that's the case, then Doug, then we may work out a trade or something on that one that you did with Brian.
It's up here in the case.
Did you get a downdraft, Kyle?
Me?
Yeah,
No.
I didn't think you did. Thought I'd ask. They're nice.
I've heard good things about them, but I did not pick one up.
You get a Gideon?
I did not yet. That I might.
I think
Just
I'm
just to support Cole, but it's that knife is not necessarily for me, but I might do it just for him.
now.
I didn't overly think it was going to be for me either, and I love the freaking thing.
Really?
It's one thing on it that I'm not loving is the backspacer, but I think I'm gonna make my own. So
There you go.
Now,
That's very
Casey's
doable.
next design, I
what's
think,
up,
is
Maddie?
more.
What's up,
I'm
Joseph S?
I'm more in on
Mr.
it than I
Crow,
am that current
Marty.
because that next one he's got coming. It's a little
The
bit,
Mach
and it's a
71.
yeah. I mean, I'm kind of more on that one. I just
Oh, that one's gonna be pretty sick,
I don't
especially
know.
in Thai.
I'm
Yeah,
getting a little bit more frugal in the ones I add because I got so many now that sit, and I feel bad if they don't get carried. So I try to rotate. It feels wasteful, and if I don't like it enough that it doesn't get rotated, then
Oh, come on,
well,
Shady. You can get rid of one of your Kunwus and you can get like 5 of these.
now look. Here's what's crazy. You'll love this. You will love this. So the Citizen Echo Drive that I got,
How are we back on watches?
you'll like this where it's going. Wait, you'll see. I traded my Padre for it. So I got rid of a Kumo
That
guy.
that that's a fair trade, I would have to say. A watch over a steaming pile. I mean, that's mean whatever he did to the guy, but
But I did keep my Esteo because I do like it.
sorry, I was typing a message back. That was loud.
But
Todd
that's
wants to know, is it fake? Did he send you a fake for the knife?
no, it's got all it's got all of its pedigree.
No, I think he was asking, was it a fake Kunwu?
I thought all Kumos were fake.
I mean,
That's the point. No, I mean everyone has their own taste in knives, and
Yeah,
I'm very particular nowadays, and not much excites me. So the and I'm not necessarily a fan of certain design languages by certain people. So it's just, I mean, more power to them. But I
Hey,
don't I don't pick up a lot of stuff.
pick
So
your guns.
yep, I like what I like, and
Just
that's
like
okay.
Shady, his fifth Kunwu's on the way. I'll never have speed holes. We all have our own quirks.
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
See how it
I
was
mean,
nice? I didn't go with the I'll never have a Kunwu. I said I'll never buy speed holes.
Well, okay, so like I know Brian, you like and Craig Vincent both like Cold Steel, right?
Yep.
And I've never liked or never owned a Cold Steel. So when that whole what do you call it, Cold Steel apocalypse happened on Amazon that night on Maddie's,
Oh yeah,
oh
everybody.
yeah.
dude, I still bought 13, and I didn't even want any of them. I was gonna give them away as gifts or sell them. Like I had no interest in them, but hey,
Man,
You should give that
yeah,
one a
it's so
shot,
bad.
Kyle. I think you'd like it.
is that FM1 or whatever it is?
Yeah.
I've heard good things about that. Okay, so
Do
this
you
got
like
brought up
thin knives?
thin-ish, not necessarily thin, but
This thing's pretty thin.
the this got brought up the other night in chat, and let me ask your opinion on it because you're a Cold Steel guy. It used to be where it was pretty delineated as far as where they're made, but now it's very ambiguous as to which ones are made where. Have you heard or seen anything on that?
On what?
Where
Sorry, I
the
was trying to read something.
no, that's okay.
Totally don't.
Where the cold steels are being made, because not all of them will tell you anymore. They used to be able to tell you where they're being made.
Yeah, I don't. I only buy the ones that specifically will tell you that they're made in Taiwan
Yeah, because
because there's some of the ones like that. A popular one too. It's like the mini Warncliffe looking one, the Tough Grip, I think,
Tough Nut. Yeah, that was made by Jeff.
and things like that. I'm pretty sure they're having those made somewhere else.
Well, yeah, apparently they've got a factory over there, but they just it's becoming more and more ambiguous to what's being made where. That's why I was curious if you had any leg up on that. So
I haven't pulled the trigger on it yet, War Room, but I've been close.
what's that new one that they're doing with Magnicut out of Italy of all places?
I don't know.
I saw they're
Chris,
doing.
I'm actually over the Swift 3. I think the next Cold Steel I'm getting is going to be that blacked out Frenzy 3.
They had a limited edition one coming out in Magnicut, but it was being made in Italy. I was like, why would you pick Italy? That's like,
We're going to make an awesome knife with premium steel, and we're going to send it to the worst place to treat.
Recon M1.
yeah, I think that's what it was. The Recon One Limited or something like that.
Yeah, I think that's it. I was trying to find. That's weird that they went to Italy for it.
Yeah, just some odd choices.
Because I think yeah, $259 is the price point on that.
Yeah, Todd. I mean, that's I agree that's good that they're using real Magnicut, but if you're not treating it, it doesn't really make a difference. What's up, B Shady?
See, but yeah, I get what you're saying because it doesn't really say much about Italy in. No, it doesn't drop Italy nowhere in there. It's like they just kind of glance over that.
It doesn't even say Taiwan. It doesn't say any country of origin.
No, no country of origin. It's like
That's odd. That's
It's
almost
like
always on their description.
Not anymore. If you go to most of them, they don't even have a description of where they're being made at anymore.
that's what's odd if they're trying to if they're just going to slip one in there on you.
What? And this is Cold Steel site, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is the cold steel. Here's
Look up the Frenzy 3, Doug.
the 8010 collector edition doesn't have anything. Let's see, Frenzy.
Todd, I agree. I hope they do it well, but I'm just going off of past history, and until that's
The
been
blackout one.
proven wrong,
That's the red black, but it's essentially the same knife. But that's the knife. That's the next one I think I'm getting. But the all black.
So let's see. See, it doesn't have a country of origin
That
under
one's Taiwan.
states.
is it showing it up there anymore? Or I think they took it off, didn't they?
Yeah, it's not. It's not listed. It's odd that they don't list it like that. It's not easy to find. You probably can dig.
When I looked up the knife and I was doing research, that it
Right.
specifically said that one was Taiwan.
It's just strange that they've going to.
Are they not marking the blades anymore either? Because most of the blades stay. Like
Yeah,
zoom in on the blade on the Cold Steel
you can.
label logo.
Yeah, you can barely see it, but it's on there. It's Taiwan. It's
Yeah.
Taiwanese.
See, that's the other thing. Like you could probably go to the Recon one and it should say.
I'm Bobby's mom. That's stuck in my head forever.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Bobby's mom. It's what's his face? The redheaded dude at Bad Friends or whatever podcast. I think it's Bad Friends.
I don't know.
He's got Bobby Lee on there, and
You're talking about Santorino?
I think, yeah,
That Recon one XL. That's a big boy.
it's Taiwanese. So I mean, they're putting it on there, but you'd think they would put it on the site, easy to read.
Midway USA still has the S35 8010 Tonto for $69, I believe. That's a fucking steal.
Yeah, that's a good price.
Yeah, the Magna Cut one's got Italy on the blade.
Does it? I thought so, but I don't know why they don't post it on the site. It just seems strange that they.
Yeah, that's weird. They've always been pretty easy to find before. I wonder if they got someone else doing their doing the
Said
site or something.
said Stevie lobbed one out from the bleachers. Cheeto has a cousin from Thailand. They call him Taiwan.
Taiwan.
If I had to guess, Cheeto's got a lot of cousins.
Is that a Catholic joke?
No, that's just a friendly guess based upon how personable he is, and I'm assuming his rest of his family would be like that. So therefore, probably has a large family.
Personable people have lots of kids, is what I'll say.
Oh my God, Kyle! I'm starting to think you might have took some HR classes in school. You have some wordsmithing, buddy.
Call me a spin doctor for no reason.
Man, AI is the greatest thing at work. That bitch can write emails, but you got to proofread them because she'll make you look stupid.
Jay, don't start that again. Blooming, you know better.
What was that about? I missed.
Oh,
What's the cat?
I just made a joke and someone got upset about it, which is okay.
I mean, it
You
almost.
make me laugh, Kyle, but sometimes you just have horrible timing. Like you don't even realize you've had some. Like the one where the Gary one was great.
Well, that one I didn't know because I didn't know the backstory. But
I know it's like that's what I mean. There's some of them.
some of them are
It's a,
timed perfectly, though. I mean, I that's what they're lobbed out there to be is when they're timed that way to make it hit even harder.
oh shit.
All right, Doug, I'll let you guys do your thing, and I'll hop back on here in a little while, and we do the random when we get people.
Edie got a Bluminati or Twisted Sis versus Bluminati from the Dojo shirt.
All right, guys,
Sounds
thanks.
cool.
I'll be back later.
Yeah, let us
We'll be
know.
around.
Hopefully, you're getting a lot of donations or
Yeah, I've gotten
entries.
I've gotten a decent amount so far, and we can run them when I get back, and hopefully I'll get a couple more in the meantime. If anyone, I'll post it one more time in case anyone has a question when I'm gone.
Throw the link back up one more time, and we'll hit on it. I don't think I.
Put him, bigify him after he puts the link up too, so he can show the knife one more time.
Yeah, let me grab it.
I'm pretty sure most people in here are familiar with it, but in case. We got to give away some. We should do that while Kyle's in here, and he can just write them down.
There you go.
Ooh.
That's what we're going to be raffling off, or waffling off. Excuse me. That is the Micarta Kaimano.
Man, what do we have here? We have some. Are those handles made by Mitten State?
Those are. I just got them out of the box a little bit ago. Haven't even gone over them yet. I just literally opened them up shortly before I got on here.
Paul,
$10 per entry, Paul.
It's donations going to
James.
Yep, $10.
James's travel fund. He's got to get to Atlanta to see a doctor.
All right, guys, I'll be back, and then I'll show off these scales done by Brian as well too when I come back. So appreciate it. Paul, you got time. I'm not going to get anything ready until I come back, so you're good.
Nope.
You guys got plenty of time to hang out and chat. And
Got at least 50 minutes.
yeah,
All right, man.
roughly. Then we'll get down to popcorn time.
There you go. I'll be back later.
Later. What's up, Cheeto?
Throw Cheeto from the terrain.
It's the
Why is he
Cheeto
putting it
train.
It's been
So
up.
no baller or bust tonight, right? We have no games set
No,
up.
I was
It
well.
was a busy week.
I did have. I did think about we could. I haven't got a chance this week to sit down and watch Knife Center's new knives of the week. So I was thinking maybe we watch it together and we all talk whether we like what we see or not.
I'm down. Do it. Do your thing, buddy. The Silver Smock.
I had to read that twice before I. Look, Todd is on top of it. Man, this crew they're just the biggest, warmest bunch. Bunch of sweethearts. If I can work this damn thing. For all of y'all who don't know, Brent ran a marathon today and passed out.
He didn't pass out. Pass out, did he?
I think them little ones wore him slick out.
All right. Well, because he did tell us he passed out at that time. I'm like, hopefully that's not what we're talking.
So,
So
does
on,
anybody else watch these every week?
I don't. I don't have enough
Yeah.
time to watch
This,
other videos I want to watch.
so this week, the first one he shows, CJRB Maximal.
Hold up. We can we can call this baller or bust too.
Yeah, yeah. That's kind
I
of
mean,
so titanium S90V. It just first of all crossbar lock. So let me pull up
I don't
the
know.
specs.
The budget version didn't really interest me, but that's a little more intriguing. But I still, I don't need another CJRB.
They're just not a knife brand that I'm screaming to go grab one of.
They make good knives. I mean, I just
$179.
no.
No, that's
I
a
can get.
bust.
Yeah, that's a bust for me. You can get a nice cold steel that we were just looking at for that ballpark. S35, same materials.
We get into Kaiser is the next knife they brought up. It's the drop bear with the utility knife holder.
Yep, and they
I,
have two versions. They have the one where you need the wrench to get the blade in and out, and then there's another version that
and I've got to say that one, I just not my style. I
I
guess
think
that's
it's
the only
bust for
version.
me.
Yeah, that's another bust. That is Buster McBuster.
I mean, how much are they probably asking for that too?
Let's see. Kaiser Drop Bear Utility. Man, right
Still
before
gonna
I
say
came
this
in
one's
here,
better. This one's gonna be cheaper, and it's just better altogether.
how are they going to have the Kaiser Drop Bear on their thing, but it's not on their website? I don't. It don't matter because it's bust. It sucks. I don't care how much it is. I wouldn't buy it any damn way. Now this is 169 bucks from Kaiser, the Pioneer. I do like that one at 169.
Kind of a cool colorway pattern, but
Clip kind of. No, I'm all right with the clip.
I don't like the dual tone blade personally.
I kind of like it sometimes. It's kind of hit or miss depending on what the blade shape is and how they do it. I'm going baller on that one. I like it. I could see myself carrying that. I kind of like Kaiser as a budgetary like a that step up from budget knife. Good user because the Miltall I carry it pretty regular with the micarta in it. That is a beater, man. It likes getting used. Chat doing anything there?
They're talking about the Smot.
See, it's like they just come here to chat.
I I don't know. On that one, I want to
Is there something new with the smock? I mean,
S30D. I don't know. He has he's saying he has the old school S30D one. Someone had one listed earlier that had a different steel, I thought. I don't see it though.
He's got
I'd have
some
to,
type of little fixie here. The Kaiser Buddy. He's been showing the damn clip. He started off by showing the sheath of his fixed blade. He loves some fixed blades. That's why I thought you would watch his stuff more. It's because he's such a damn fixed blade nut.
I
And
like
look,
him. I don't mind him at all. I just don't.
God,
I
you
don't
see how
ever
shitty
buy
my
from Knife
internet is.
Center, so I don't
Oh,
really watch.
I don't ever buy from them. I just watch their videos. So, I got him. What the hell?
A lot of the Kaiser little fixed blades they're making are pretty good EDC knives. I've seen a couple people hard use them and they don't necessarily hold up that well, but that's a cool shape on it.
Yeah, I mean it's. I don't think it's a hard use knife. It's a light duty. And now I like that one just out of the fact of the fucking paw print in it. Because I'm a bitch for paw prints, man. I love the dogs. So I'm going
I like it,
Walmart.
but I don't want to have clear acrylic to have to see it.
So what
That's
if
weird. I don't like the clear shit, but I love Alton.
you could do that? Man, I don't know how you could do it to where you could like cut out and do like two onlays or something maybe. I don't know. But I do like it. I do like it. And
Could take the micarta and make scales for it, and then take the Dremel and cut the paw print out, so the paw print goes through like a speed hole.
man, I've rent you if you're thinking of how to create a speedo for me. I know that was hard on you, buddy.
This little Kaiser fixed blade is the way to go,
That smoke was pretty good. I liked it. I didn't think that was new. I think I had the smoke at the same time I had that one. Now that little Kaiser slip joint, the one he's showing now, I kind of like it, but it's a little pricey for what it was. I think those are like 170, 180 bucks. But I do like them, man.
though. What's up, Greg? Missed you coming in. I had scrolled up in the chat.
Trying to get a leg cramp. I think that's the cheaper one with the wood inlays, but the G10 with the black linen micarta, I think's the one.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sick if they had like a purple Ultim.
And he's got more. You
Man,
really
they're
don't
just coming out
see.
with every version they can of that thing, aren't they?
Yeah, they are, they are playing that game, man. He didn't really hardly ever show a case
What's up,
with the
Marcel?
new knife. Marcel. Oh, what we got here? Ramet. I think we were ahead of the game on Ramet. Remember?
We weren't ahead. Remet just came out with some designs, and then now they went premium, and people are loving it. Some of the stuff they make, it's thick. They got that crystallized titanium.
Yeah, but what was it, that Rhino
Stop
that
Dragoon.
that we first got way back and like was modding and stuff back when we first started.
Yeah,
That knife had killer action. It was an Amazon, just
budget
nothing
knife.
nobody knew. I like the spear point on that bolster lock,
How
but
much it's changed.
but
There's the original.
yeah. I mean they've really now I'm intrigued by this because on the back you can see the bolster. So is it like a button bolster lock? Yeah. See, just when you think, I mean, they're really doing some shit with locking knives. And you would, if you went a year back and be like, well, we've reached the peak.
It also doesn't hurt that they're like a staple on Jesus' channel now. So
That's that Peregrine, whatever. I did a review on it. I mean, I liked it. I just wasn't, the lockup didn't feel as solid as you would want it to. But
they got those now where you can put the glow rhino stuff in them.
really,
Yeah, they come with. Uh, I'm not sure if the Peregrine does, but one of the new ones has spots on it where you can put the glow
Trivenium or
rhino
whatever.
inserts, tritium inserts, and stuff. Thanks, Todd. Todd just put up Kyle's PayPal if you want to get in on the waffle for the
Yeah.
Imano.
All donations going to help pay travel expenses for a buddy in the knife community. This is a bust because anything that's not knives suck, and I've yet to ever hold one. But I just don't do that industrial, over the top look they do. It's not appealing to me.
That one's kind of cool looking.
Oh, it's got gas shocks on the back that do nothing. Says the guy who does speed holes. I don't know. It's just something about it. Yeah, it looks like a Terminator's finger. Because I had that Kubi in that's like a reverse shit self defense knife,
Karambit.
karambit, and it's like a reverse grip karambit. It's awful. It is just awful. But my opinion,
Tell us how you feel, Doug.
I just don't like it. If I don't like it, I don't like it. Somebody out there might love it. See, that's got like some look like inserts for trivedium. That's a bust. I bet that damn thing's $300 because knock is expensive.
Probably more than that. That's a lot of titanium on that thing.
Uh,
And how I learned about knife steels, I watched Knife Center because he gets into knife steels.
uh,
He gets in the weeds of it. Ooh, what is this? These are more knock knives. There's an MSI on the counter there. Now, look, that one does not look bad, except for the giant ass billboarding on the back of it. It sucks.
Read comments.
Pretty slim. Really,
That's
I
nuts.
didn't know that was their budget line. Really, Drew do built-in vibrators.
Built-in vibrators.
Built-in vibrators. That's how you shampoo the buffalo. I mean, that's all right, but I'll guarantee
I
you
mean,
for
it
your
is the
money.
Terminator's finger. I mean, he can
Yeah.
use it to rattle the teeth.
So if I was going to buy that, I guarantee you can get the Vosteed Parallel cheaper, and it pulls all of that thin crossbar lock madness off way better. So, ooh, now look at this sexy beast. 143. Where's the hardware, folks? I'm interested. Anybody else interested in that?
Not at all.
Not at all, really. I like how clean it looks. They're hiding the hardware. I've got to buy it to figure it out.
Looks
Lock up.
way chunky.
It is chunky. Look at that blade stock. Thick. It's magnets.
Oh, that looked like it came off way too easy.
He's got strong fingers. He's a knife guy.
Yeah. The show side's better, but the clip side's horrible, Paul.
I mean, of the knock knives, that is the best looking one. This is a knock knife showcase. That sure looks familiar. That looks chunky.
I'd be more interested in that one, I think. But that pivot looks like it's a no.
You don't do the oversized pivot. I think it can
It's
be
not even the
cheaper.
fact, if it was just oversized, fine, but it's like bulbous. It's sticking out. It's the widest part of the knife.
Oh my god, no! That is a fucking extended stop pin on the top. It's not a button lock. That's hideous. Why would your stop pin need to be that damn big?
And why does it have to protrude so it looks like a button?
That's horrible. I'll tell you one thing. I watch his videos a lot. He has more trouble front flipping than I ever have. That's a bust on that knife, just that off that fucking ugly ass stop pin that you can remove with a Torx head.
All right, so we got to figure out one thing while we're going through these. You guys want the waffle entries I'm giving away as one lump so you have a better chance, or multiple so more people are in?
212 for, and those are U.S. made. I'm pretty sure. I mean, that's them just slicing Benchmade's throat straight up.
Yeah.
Because I like
I don't
mine.
like the red on the blade, but other than that, I like it.
There's probably somebody out there with a pair of matching tennis shoes that just got to have that. But I mean, mine, I carry it. It's chunky. It's more of
He
like
should
a
be all
knife.
right, Todd, if all he put there was his name so he knows who he is. But yeah, don't try not to put notes on.
But if you got that red blade and you did some badass aftermarket scales, that thing would look pretty sick. I wonder how their coating's going to stay up on that.
Yeah, that's the other thing is it's probably if I got that thing, I'd use it.
Yeah, so I mean, is it going to get all fucking
It'd
scratched
be a
up?
working grail, and I don't know. I'd probably mark up that paint, and then I'd be bummed.
But I've got to
Is he
say,
talking about Brent's part that needs to be made for this?
well, I there seems to be a Mr. design I saw on Instagram that sure looks like Brent's part made into their design. I'm not saying nobody did somebody dirty or nothing like that. I'm just saying it sure looks like it. I have to. I would like to get another manual ProTech in my collection, but I want a ProTech manual with thumb studs. But I will have another one. I liked. I think I had a Mordox or whatever Mordax for a minute, and I fucked up and traded it back when I was in my heated trading days. But I like ProTech. But
Never
it's
had one.
slipper only, so it's a bust. Let me. So I found it for here in a second. See, there's where 270 I kind of like that, but I don't think I'd drop 270 on it.
What's up, Brody?
270 though, that's a hard pill to swallow on that one. There's just so many
There
other
you go, Doug.
options.
Ghostkeeper has a 154 aluminum Godson for 140, and then you can have another Protect.
No, because it's auto. I want. I think I'm done with autos. I just don't like them. Petrified fish. You don't hear much from them these days.
That one looks pretty sweet. It reminds me of the Viking, but with the button.
$45. Bust. Just because it's purple. Dougie don't do purple.
Purple. That thing's awesome, man.
I don't do purple.
Go good with the Viking.
It kind of looks a lot like a Viking button lock. That's what it is.
What I
That's
just
a
said.
that's a liner lock, ain't it?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna run and get some batteries. I want everybody to look at this one. and see what you think. I saw that today, and I don't know. It kind of got that J lock from like the
Yeah.
from Winter Blades thing going, kind of. But it also has a little bit of that.
A little bit like the Atlas. It's
Yeah,
also a little bit like Brent.
I haven't owned or had any of the Mister designs. He's had a couple of cool looking blades that I've seen, but I've not got to handle any. But he's got the Titan. That's that new one. 370 to 380. But I kind of like this one. I looked at it real hard at one point. The Phantom. I like the blade and stuff on it.
Pretty cool.
I mean, he's got some great design. I like it. But 205 for a QSP knife.
USP can make some good shit, man.
Yeah, they can. They can really.
What's
That
up,
is a
Caleb?
clean. That Aeon is a clean looking knife. Very minimal. Just look at that damn thing when it's all great work there. I think. Trying to remember. So this was a best tech. They were like $400. So his stuff. I mean, they didn't really do any budget.
Do they? So those are his designs, his page, but they're all OEM
Yeah,
by.
yeah. He's Q. I think he's QSP best tech. Uh, Trying to remember who did this one.
That thing's hideous.
I don't know. It's pretty neat. You're not going to drop $300 on it.
No, I don't like the design of that at all. It just looks.
Trying to remember which one of his was. I guess it was that Ronin was his first one. I think a lot of people that Cipher was pretty big. He's got that new lock. We'll see how it goes. Lonely without Brent. Oh, is he back? He's back
Uh-oh.
again.
What's happening, gentlemen? I'm back. All right, so I've got everything compiled a list. Let's give it like I got a couple more entries, so let's give it like another 5 or 3 minutes. To say last call 11:45 will be the last time they're we can enter, and then we'll do the drawing. That's cool with everybody else.
I got to give away a couple entries.
Oh, I just titled yours as giveaways, so we can, if you want to give me 5 names and a whatchamacallit, and a message, and I'll just assign them to those people.
All right. Well, I asked people in the chat if they wanted it as a lump sum of 5 or if they wanted individuals, and I didn't get any responses. So,
Well, then your pick. You can do 1, or you can do 5. You can do
yeah,
2 and 3, whatever you want to do. Just let me know, and I'll reassign them on the.
I think I'm gonna do 2 and 3.
Okay.
So we can do 2 quick.
Man, I'm really struggling trying to think of what to do with that blade.
What do you mean?
Well, you can see it's a broken tip on a hawk.
Yeah.
I don't know if you captured. This is an old Boker USA from like the early '80s. Was thinking about just trying to sharpen it out and put a new tip on it, and then thought the bright idea of just killing that blade shape and going, maybe like a sheep's foot Warncliffe type.
The only issue we have with that is when you go out to the end of that blade, if you made it into a Warncliffe, that's going to be so thick behind the edge because there's so much more steel at the top of that tip than there is the bottom.
Yeah.
It's going to look really, really funky. You'd be better off taking material from the top of the tip, and grinding it down to where the old tip was and turning it back into a more of an acute hawk bill.
That's why you're way smarter at this.
Well, I mean, the Warncliffe would look cool, but just the problem is it's going to be so thick up there.
Yeah, if the thickness of the blade is, because that's where you'd have to go is pretty much the curve.
Yeah, like right straight blade stop.
So if you
went, all right, we're gonna do 2 quick number games. One gets 2 entries, one gets 3 entries for the kimono. Both will be number range 1 through 100. So,
all right, let's roll up beautiful bean footage, and then I've got the random.org already pulled up, so all I have to do is switch it over.
So, I don't know which one's which. I got it folded up. So throw your guesses in 1 through 100 for the first one. We'll do 1 minute or something. You guys can all get a quick guess in.
Perfect. There we go. One guess only. This is a giveaway. Don't be greedy.
Yeah, I don't think anybody throwing up multiples.
But no, he's a really cool old dude. He's been into knives, just different kinds of knives. And he'll bring me stuff like
we got to let Terry have 2 guesses because he went way over on the first one.
There he went. He adjusted it.
Yeah, I saw. That's why I said we got it. All right. Give it a couple more seconds. If you're not in, put a guess up quick because we're doing these quick.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bingo. Let's see the first one.
All right. So the one in my hand was for the 3 entries, and 74.
Okay.
I think someone got it right on.
Ghost had 72.
77. 74, Rhodey.
Rhodey, 74-20.
All right. So Rhodey gets 3.
Yep.
Let me go to my sheet and adjust that real quick.
But that's like the best part about the pass around group is I like taking knives into work, and there's a couple of guys in the office, and they're always like they're anxious to see me come walking across the hall. It's like, what you got today? And it's just
Congrats, Rhodey.
Yep, perfect. Congrats. All right. You got the next one ready, Brian?
Yep, next one's in hand. So we'll do another minute here. 1 through 100. This is for 2 more entries. Rhodey, if you want to guess for somebody, that's cool, but let's try and give other people a chance to.
Thank you, Todd. But yeah, it's that's like the best part is taking them to non-knife guys, and like I had that QC, the what is it, the LCT Drift, I think it is the big one, big thick chunky one. The first thing out of both their mouths was like, man, that's expensive, and then but they're like, God, it's so smooth and this and that, and they're just talking about the parts of it that you know they like. It's great always to get their take and see their pull off of it.
Rhodey, you can play. Just play for someone else. Just guess for somebody else.
Yeah, guess for somebody else, man.
And knife guys are contagious, I think, because I was bad at Alabama. I spread it, and
All right, guys, we're going to cut it in like 10 seconds if you haven't got a guess in.
Palmer, 1 to
It's
100.
1 through 100, Palmer.
Go. All right, let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw.
Todd stopped it before. So for the 2 entries, 49.
All right. Let's see what we got.
47. Rhodey's on it. 37, 38, 45.
What was it again? I'm sorry. There's a 47 I see. Ghost Keeper.
47. Rhodey had 47 for Todd Carr.
What was the number?
49.
49.
Yeah, so we got. Well, there's a 50. Are we going over or just close to without going over?
I personally like closest to, but I never specified, so that we kind of got to stick with the normal.
You tell me. It doesn't matter because I see a 50 and I see 2 47s.
I usually do the closest no matter what, but
That sounds
I
good
didn't
to me.
say. I don't want.
Well, I
don't know who's who, but
Rhodey and Ghost both had 47, and 50 was Ryan Ellis. So if you're doing close to without going over, it's Ellis. Is that what
you three?
saying?
You three good doing another guess? Seeing as how I didn't specify, and I'll just put you 3 into a 3-way knife off.
Cheeto always says something's rigged unless he wins. Man,
I think
that's just poor sportsmanship.
I think that gives everybody the fairest chance.
You know,
That
I
makes
was going
sense.
to play for Chester Cheeto.
Yeah, you guys do whatever you want to do. It's your stream.
That's
Give me a second. I'll pick another number.
Cheeto. Our drawings are no more rigged than the NFL playoff system.
What are you saying, Doug?
Our giveaways are no more rigged than an election in California.
You're making me sound like I'm rigging this somehow.
Oh wait. No, I keep putting it wrong.
All right. What range you want to do, Brian?
Let's do 1 through 50.
Okay. Ellis, Rhodey.
There's only 3 people, right? So let's do
Yeah.
1 through 30.
Okay. Ellis, Rhodey, and I'm sorry, who was the third? Ghost Keeper. All right.
Ghost Keeper.
1 through 30. Put your guesses in now.
And that's closest without going over.
Rhodey's technically Todd Carr, so I don't know if he can guess for him or.
Yeah, that's fine. Just have him guess for Todd.
Cool.
Yep.
Look at that.
All right. So we got 3 guesses. We got 15, 25, and 25. Let's see where we're at. Closest without going over.
24.
24. That means it's Ellis.
Yep.
Perfect. Let me add that on the last 2 here real quick, and then we'll be good to go.
One of these days, Kyle, we'll have to get on here and you really have to break down me stepping up from this work sharp system and I can step up into something that'll handle slip joints a little bit better.
That's the number I wanted, Maddie. I just couldn't figure out the range.
Hey, Satisfaction, guess what I had for dinner? Chili dogs with mustard on them.
Did you send him pics? Because if you didn't, it didn't happen.
I can send him aftermath here in about 12 to 16 hours.
It'll look similar. I mean,
about the same. Man, I killed it with the mustard this time. But we used Nathan's hot dogs and Nathan's French fries.
Ryan said give his spaces to Drew Dude.
Well, I've got them labeled as Ellis giveaway, so we'll just account that for in there. So we're good. All right. So let me do this, Doug. So I'll show you here in a second. I've randomized let me share my screen. Give me 1 minute here.
You can share it. I think I can put it in.
So there's actually like sauerkraut in that mustard, Maddie.
All right, I've got it up. There we go. So there's the random organizer, and what I'm going to do is let me share the second screen if I can do that. I don't know how to. I'm going to have to do it separately. So here's the numbers game. So if you can see at the top right, I don't know if I can. Can you zoom in on that, Doug, or do I have to do that?
I think you have to.
Okay.
This was a spur of the moment thing, Todd.
Okay. So does that look better?
Looks great.
Okay. So random generator, we're going to do number between 1 and 32, I think is what we got. So I'll do 33 to be safe. Here, I'll just look. We got 33. Yeah. So 1 and 33. I'm going to hit generate. So number 23. Okay. So I'm going to, can you guys see that 23?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to hit present. I'm going to put you on the next one. And this will be the actual list. Can you see that one okay?
Yeah, I would just throw it up there. There it is.
Okay. Then I'll zoom in on this one. And then we're going to go down to number 23. And that was Ellis. So right there it is. 23 is Ellis. So that was one of his originals because the other ones that he won from Brian said Ellis giveaway right there. Okay. So 23 is Ellis. So Brian Ellis won.
Mr. Ellis, congratulations.
Congratulations, Ryan.
Nice.
I
Awesome.
think we all won with the news that there are garlic Nathan's hot dogs.
That what?
I'm reading chat. Maddie's, I think, said there was garlic Nathan hot dogs. I've got a.
Before we get going, I want to just say thank you for everyone who participated. This means a lot, and it was going to help a good person in a time of need. So we appreciate it.
Yeah, no, thank you for throwing it up there, Kyle. Appreciate it, man. You did all the work on this.
And I'll figure out how to get that to you because I don't know what's up with that. That's weird.
Yeah, that is strange. I'm not sure.
Just put it in an envelope.
There you go.
You know, Kyle, you're a quiet member of the community, but you're a strong member in there, buddy. So appreciate it.
I am neither quiet, but I'll take the strong. Ryan, are you serious, buddy? We'll have to do that. We'll have to do that. Brian said now auction off the knife, and 100% of the money raised for that's going to go back to the cause too.
Well, man, there you go. It just keeps rolling.
Ryan, we'll have it's getting late on this one, but we'll have to do it either maybe tomorrow night with Shane or on another one. So
Yeah, that'd be sweet tomorrow. Get it back in on Shane's. I'm sure he'd do that.
Yeah, Shane be all down for that. Continued from the Holics.
I appreciate you
That's
guys
awesome, Ryan.
letting me do this. So
No, man, appreciate you coming on. We had a good crowd with you tonight. I'm just glad we had the core group of knife nuts here tonight. We had a backpack free evening.
yeah, that's all right. But
We had a little.
and like I said, I mean, anything is appreciated, and this went very well and for a good cause. So I appreciate it. Thank you guys. So
Thank you, Kyle.
Yeah, if definitely watch for that, and Kyle get the okay from Shane as soon as you can, and then we can get a post up on IG so people know. Get people to that auction.
yeah, I'm gonna try to. I don't know if he's asleep already. I'm gonna try to get a hold of him and see if we can't figure something out for tomorrow.
Yeah, if you
Cool.
figure out anything, yeah, share a post, and that way we can all throw it up and share it amongst everybody and try to really blow up.
Ooh, Marcel's gonna have some good dreams tonight.
There you go, buddy.
Strong dreams. Let's go there. We'll say they're strong.
I bet he's sitting there stroking his O-light right now. I was waiting to see just as soon as I said that the chat to be something from him. He's typing right now. I guarantee them buttons are smashing that keyboard.
Trying to figure out how to turn the thing off so he can reply.
Yeah,
You can't reach the keyboard. He's too far away from the
I
desk.
know it.
Kyle's already got him all hot and bothered.
Well, I appreciate that, but I don't think I'm anywhere near that type of voice.
Well, apparently you are for Marcel. He's recording it.
Marcel's a special kind of person anyway.
Yeah, Marceau's French. He don't count.
Yeah, frog. Damn
They were talking
frog.
about doing it tomorrow night, Caleb.
Louis, I know what you're going to do with that, so I'm not even going to bring that up.
Louis, that's inappropriate, sir. You're making me feel uncomfortable.
At least let me buy some stock in Kleenex first.
That was what he had to come back from that. Oh, lights are not made in France. I expect better from you, sir. That's a Pepe Le Pew right there.
All right, gentlemen.
Well,
I
thank
appreciate
you,
it.
Kyle.
Yeah, that
I
was awesome.
appreciate man bringing it to us. That was great. Thank you, fellers from the community. I think I'm about to roll out of here. I can smell the popcorn cooking in there.
Hopefully that was easy enough for the using the random.org. I think that makes it simple and fair and you see everything with.
Yeah, it worked well. And
Yeah.
then my little giveaways were fucked up, so that made it an Knaf'O'Holic, and then everything went perfect.
Oh, yours were fine.
I should have specified shit ahead of time, but yeah, it was fine.
All right, guys. Well,
I'm not a professional streamer. I don't have all
Neither do I.
the lingo down. We will find your second account.
I got enough just to barely get around.
Appreciate it, everybody. Have a great week. See you next weekend.
We'll be
Hopefully,
back for number 66.
we'll get some backpack next week. StreamYard's still shutting down our iPhones. Yep, not letting us do it.
I still don't
Those
understand why all the
pricks.
iPhones are not working.
It's probably Apple. Apple's probably charged them a licensing fee to be able to use it, and they probably said no.
That hurt my feelings now. Well, y'all stay sharp, stay safe. See you on the next one.
Later, everyone. Thanks.